Good afternoon. It is Christmas Eve, and I'm enjoying a hike up here at the Stone Mountain Horse Trail. I was tagged by Smelling Roses to answer 10 questions related to hiking, and I thought it'd be a perfect place and perfect time to do that. Question number one, who am I? Well, my name is Keefr Hikes here on YouTube. My name's Keith. A lot of people used to call me Keefr, so I like to hike, so now it's Keefr Hikes. I'm in my 40s. I'm married to the love of my life for the past 17 years. I have two daughters, 5 and 7, and I have a golden doodle, which I'm hiking with here today. He is 9 months old, and he's a handful, and he's a lot of fun. I am an operations manager in distribution for one of the largest apparel companies in the world. Question number 2, when did you start hiking? As far as getting serious about hiking, I was 39 years old a couple years ago, and I was going through a long stretch of overtime. I had 2 toddlers and just stressed out, so I had to get somewhere. I had been wanting to go to Table Rock. I'd seen it from Canyon's restaurant in Blowing Rock, which, by the way, amazing food there and good views as well. But I started looking online, trying to find information on Table Rock, and I found some videos from a gentleman named Tony Lee Glenn. And I'll put a link to his channel at the bottom of this page because he had some really good information. And I was able to learn about Hawksbill. So I went to Hawksbill, hiked up there, and fell completely in love with Linville Gorge that day. Question number 3, do you backpack? I am a complete rookie with backpacking. I've got the gear. I've been on maybe, a handful of overnight trips, but nothing more than one night. But I absolutely love it. The challenge is finding the time to do so. I have backpacked parts of the Appalachian Trail, McAfee Knob, Hump Mountain. Number 4, what is my favorite trail food? All of it. I like everything. I love combos on the trail. Probably not the smartest snacks that make you thirsty. Gummies are good. Mountain House Lasagna Mills, not that bad. Really like that on my backpacking trips. Number 5, what is the longest hike that I've done? My longest day hike right now is Dalton Park. The loop's about 17 to 18 miles. But there was one day that we started to do a different hike, the Bluff Primitive, but there was a lot of storm damage. So that day we went ahead and backtracked back to the parking lot and did the loop. So I believe that was probably a 20-mile day. It was the most I've done so far, and I really would like to push myself sometime this coming year and see if I can do, a 30-mile day, maybe on the MST heading west. Number 6, the most repeated trails. That's going to be an easy one. The Stone Mountain Loop Trail and Stone Mountain Wolf Rock Cedar Rock Loop. Both of those trails come in between 3.5 to 4.5 miles. So those are quick and easy hikes after work. Definitely my most repeated trails there. Also the Bluff Mountain Trail at Dalton Park, which is also close by. I do that quite a bit. But Stone Mountain gets the cake for this one. That's where I hike the most, here at Stone Mountain. Number 7 is name 3 bucket list hikes. Appalachian Trail, Pacific Crest Trail, the Continental Divide Trail. I've got to retire young so that I can do those. Situation now doesn't allow it to happen at this point in time, but one day my wife and I will hike those trails. Stay tuned for about 15 years, but stay tuned. Number 8, do I use a GPS or a map with compass? I'll take a map and compass with me if I'm not familiar with the terrain, if I'm not familiar with the trails. But for most hikes that I go on, I do use GPS. And a lot of that's just to track my splits. How long does it take me to get from 1 mile to 2 miles and so on? What's the elevation change, etc. throughout the hike? But if I'm going somewhere I'm unfamiliar with, I want my map and I want my compass. Better to be safe than sorry because batteries can die or electronics can get damaged. Number 9, who do I hike with? Typically I hike by myself. I hike with Baymax once in a while. I hike with my wife. Always enjoy our hikes, our backpacking trips especially. Enjoy hiking with Donald. We knocked out probably 100+ miles together on the MST this year. I enjoy my hikes with Kyle. I enjoy my hikes with Jeremiah. I thoroughly enjoy my hikes with Casey. Casey's introduced me to snow hiking, and we have a great time and make great memories every time we get out on the trail together. I love hiking with my cousin Danielle, her husband Travis. The past 2 Februaries we went on hikes together, and I hope that we do that again in February of 2018. Ethan, one of my friends I met on Instagram, we hiked Grandfather Mountain together last year, did a backpacking trip along with Casey. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, I like hiking with people. It's nice to get on the trail, get some exercise, relieve some stress, and share some good conversation. Also good to learn from one another. You know, I've learned a lot from people out here on the trail. And question number 10, what do I look for in a trail? I love loop hikes because that eliminates the need for a shuttle. I love views. Views are nice. Can't complain about the pretty views of the Appalachian Mountains. Have solitude, peace of mind, to relax. That's what I look for. So that's all for my 10 questions on this tag video. Thank you, Smelling Roses, for tagging me in this. Okay, I'm gonna tag Greg Outdoors. Greg has an amazing channel. He does a lot of stuff with his GoPro Karma. He hikes a lot in western North Carolina, specifically the Black Mountain area. I love watching Greg's channel. I hope you enjoyed as well. I'll leave his link at the bottom of the screen so you can check out his tag as well. Thank you for letting me share it with you. If you want more videos like this, leave it in the comments below. If you'd rather just see the stuff that I normally post, the trails, following the trails with a gimbal, giving a little bit of information about the trails, let me know that as well. Or if you want to see a combination of both. I have a lot of stuff I want to share about Stone Mountain State Park at some point in time, and how this place has affected my life in more ways than one. Some pretty deep stuff, actually, but why not share it? We will catch you later. Thank you so much for following along, and hope you're enjoying the trails this holiday season. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to each and every one of you. See you in 2018. Peace out.